Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist to the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Yamada and the Seven Witches, Chapter 109. And I got a few extra pages this week, um, which helped. It did help the chapter. The end, I really did. I like the end of the chapter, but I guess I'll start with the beginning. The Yamada, he goes to Aiko's office. I guess that's what you would call it, her office, to go kiss her to steal her power so that he can kiss Shiraishi. And when he gets there, he sees his class rep walk out. Okay, and when she walks out, he walks in, and he gives Aiko the 1,000 yen. All right, and instead of getting a kiss, he gets water. Okay, so she uses water the same way that Moeki uses her doll, and just like with the doll, water doesn't work on him. Alright, so in order to actually get her power, it needs to be a direct kiss. And he asks her, and she says, no, if you want to kiss, it's going to be 50,000 yen, which is the equivalent of 500 American dollars. Okay, so about a rough estimate. That's usually what you do. You take off a couple zeros, and that's usually the basic conversion. Not It's like 96% accurate rather than 100%, but it's good enough, right? Um, and he doesn't have $500, and he goes around asking people for money, like Ito, Sid. He asks a bunch of people for money, but in the end, he just doesn't come anywhere close to 500. So he heads home to go to his piggy bank, and he ends up seeing his class rep, both her and Aiko. All right, and this goes back to when the class rep was seeing her earlier to get her fortune told. Aiko ended up seeing that she would end up running into some delinquents, so she went and followed her. And once the class rep did run into those delinquents, she went and did a Superman-style clothing change, and then came out with this mask to try and save her from the delinquents. Right, and she was doing pretty good at first, but then she underestimated them and underestimated how many people they actually had. Right, so this guy surprised her from behind and grabbed her. So then that's when Yamada steps in. He puts on a mask. All right, he goes out there, beats him up, and then yeah, that's and that's that. All right. But the class rep just went away without thanking them or anything. Like, screw you, all right, screw you, all right. But not like she's ever gonna be relevant ever again. But good. It's a good thing she won't be relevant ever again because she doesn't deserve to be. All right. But anyway, after that, Yamada and Aiko, they get to talking. All right, and Yamada ends up learning about why it is she does what she does and why she takes money for it, because she needs to cover for all the costs of travel and costumes and all this stuff, and like her utility belt and all that. Well, she doesn't. Never mind. If, if I hadn't stuttered, it might have actually been funny to make the Batman reference, but it's no, it just wasn't funny. Um, but yeah, so she tells him about all that stuff, and Yamada ends up deciding in the end to help her out. All right, and she still says she won't kiss him, but then she decides, you know what? How about this? If you do 50,000 yen worth of work, then I'll kiss you. So Yamada says, okay, fine. And then that's how they've got this partnership now. They're gonna be partners in crime. All right. And that's it for the chapter. And personally, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun chapter, especially towards the end there. You see that panel where you see Aiko posing in her costume. I'll make it the thumbnail actually. Um, yeah, it was just fun. It was a fun chapter, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm liking this arc so far. I'll probably like this arc as much as I did the arc with Tsubasa. I have a regular at Magic High School in the brain, so I'm thinking of Tsukasa from there instead of Tsubasa from here. Um, but yeah, I'm liking this arc so far. I think it'll be pretty good. One of the better ones of the new Yamada and the Seven Witches with the new witches. But yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm just rambling now. Like I said, this chapter gets a 7 out of 10. Yeah, that's that. rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.